Okay, welcome everyone to our Plexus Power Hour. I'm so glad that you guys could join in with us tonight. If you don't know, my name is Kayla Sandlin, and I am a Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. So if you're a guest with us tonight, then our goal is going to be to just help you build belief in these life-changing products that our business opportunity provides as well. So we're going to actually try to take as much information and put it into a short 30 to 45 minutes about our company, about our products, about testimonials. You're going to actually hear from Plexus ambassadors and Plexus customers and how these products have changed their life. So I hope you guys are just ready to be informed so that you can possibly take the next step with Plexus as well. So what I'm going to do is, for those of you who can see, I'm going to share my screen and read a little disclaimer to you. So let me pull that up. Don't worry, I am going to read it out loud, so if you're just listening in, you will be able to hear it. But our disclaimer, just to let you guys know, this opportunity of a lifetime is brought to you by the independent Plexus ambassadors, and it is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. So at Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results that you're about to hear, they may vary from person to person. So we don't claim to cure anything or treat anything or prevent any type of disease. So of course we always want to be upfront about that, just to kind of give you an idea that the results are going to vary. Everyone's body is different, and so you won't know unless you try it. Well, I want to lead in a little bit and give you some Plexus history. For those of you who maybe don't know a lot about Plexus, Plexus actually started as a breast health company in 2005. Which is so important. I know so many people who have been victims of breast cancer, male and female. So it's not something that just happens with women, which we commonly can think that. But in September of 2009, Plexus Slim, which most of you know as the pink drink, was actually launched. And they had an 85% success rate with just the pink drink. Now, a little bit later in 2011, the Plexus Accelerator came out to increase that success rate. It was later in 2012 that Plexus launched the Fast Relief products, which are now known as our Ease products, after teaming up with a fabulous doctor, Dr. Dan Kuntz. And then, of course, the business side of Plexus Worldwide was actually started in 2009. What I love about sharing the history with you guys is Plexus was concerned first and foremost about coming with good products that were changing lives. Then when they had great products and those success rates, then they came up with a business side. They didn't want to just make money and then figure out what kind of products could we throw in. Instead, they really wanted to develop a great company, great products that then later the business side was starting with Plexus. So that was just in 2009, you guys. So it's been, I mean, it is literally a ground floor company. It is hitting and running, and it is going so quickly. Now, I do want to share a little bit with you about what we are dealing with as Americans in our culture, in our society today. There are three main health issues facing Americans: inflammation, gut health, and blood sugar. So what I love about Plexus is they are addressing all three of these issues. So I will tell you, you are in the right place at the right time. So I'm going to go ahead and come back and stop sharing the screen with you now. So hopefully you guys can see me or hear me. I wanted to share a little bit more about our products. I want to share a short video with you just to kind of give you an overview of our products so that you can learn a little bit about each of them and maybe find what works best for you and what could fit and help your health needs. So I'm going to share this screen again, and it's going to also be in audio, so you'll be able to hear either way. Let's see, pull this up for y'all, and then I'll turn the volume up so you can hear it as well.
Plexus Worldwide offers a select group of health products that offer effective and significant lifestyle improvements to our ambassadors and customers. Plexus Slim, is a remarkably popular drink that addresses weight loss, and it's the banner product of the Plexus family. The pink drink has a delicious fruit flavor, and the single-serving packet of crystals mix easily with water. The highlight ingredients in this outstanding dietary supplement include Garcinia cambogia, alpha-lipoic acid, and green coffee bean extract in a unique combination that contributes to the results talked about by our ambassadors and customers. It also contains chromium, which is an essential mineral that appears...
Oh, sorry, y'all. Well, maybe not. Technical difficulties. Please hold. Well, hold on one second, y'all. You cannot fix technical, unfortunately. Okay, let's try this again, you guys. Sorry, hold on, patience.
Plexus combination that contributes to the results talked about by our ambassadors and customers. It also contains chromium, which is an essential mineral that appears to have a beneficial role in the maintenance of normal blood sugar levels and its effects on carbohydrate, protein, and lipid metabolism. Scientific evidence suggests that chromium has a role in helping with feelings of satiety. There is even implication that there is a role in cravings for fat specifically. This evidence, therefore, implies that such effects could reduce food intake, help people feel full longer, and be less concerned about eating. These effects would be beneficial in support of weight management. The before and after pictures of people who love Plexus Slim further demonstrate the effects of these ingredients. Joining Plexus Slim is Accelerator Plus, a daily capsule that joins forces with Slim, and when incorporated with lifestyle choices, such as a healthier diet and exercise, encourages a weight loss process. It contains ingredients known to help modulate the reduction of body fat and help you keep your food consumption targets. It takes advantage of the properties of hygenamine and hordenine to make the combination of Accelerator Plus and Slim effective to help encourage a reduction of weight while generally not causing overstimulation. When you want to add another dimension of energy to your weight loss journey, our other companion to Plexus Slim is Plexus Boost. Formulated to turn up the thermogenic thermostat and give you a whole new energy gear, Boost contains Caralluma fimbriata, which is an edible cactus that has been traditionally used by tribal East Indians for years to help with hunger and enhance endurance through increased energy. It has now been clinically tested as a means of helping with satiety, aiding in weight management while increasing energy. Plexus Boost also contains yerba mate, which provides stimulant effects that may assist with weight management. The hygenamine used in Plexus Boost is sourced from tangerine peel and lotus seed extract, and this compound helps increase energy as well. Plexus Boost is sure to live up to its name. In our society, sugar and carbohydrates are in most foods all around us. Plexus' solution to help you combat these temptations is block. It's the perfect answer by inhibiting the absorption of starches and sugars from converting to glucose in the body by up to 48%. The highlight ingredient in Plexus Block is NC2 brown seaweed blend. Mega X delivers a complete collection of essential fatty acids that are all derived from sustainable plant sources, not from fish or sea life. Plexus Mega X delivers omega-3, 6, and 9, as well as the less common omega-5 and 7. Supplementation with omega-3 fatty acids has been shown in clinical studies to deliver improved lipid levels, maintain normal triglyceride levels, and better circulation in the brain, as well as supporting everyday stress management and relaxation. Plexus Mega X nutrients are primarily sourced from the ahi flower plant, easing digestion and not causing a fishy aftertaste. Plexus X Factor is a next-generation multivitamin. This complex of essential, naturally sourced vitamins is mixed with aloe vera in its ultimate blended form. When aloe and vitamins are together, the combination enhances the bioavailability of the vitamins. It's like a turbocharged vitamin. On top of all that, this multivitamin contains New Zealand blackcurrant, one of the most powerful antioxidants. Plexus X Factor comes in a veggie cap, and it's a new and better way to take vitamins. Plexus X Factor family chewables contain the same multivitamin complex and New Zealand blackcurrant antioxidants as Plexus X Factor. Antioxidants help inactivate free radicals and the reactions they create while providing support for a healthy life. These tasty tablets are fruit flavored and with a very potent antioxidant compound. They are unique in providing this combination of nutrients in a chewable type vitamin. ProBio 5 is a clear signal that Plexus Worldwide is serious about addressing your health from a wide variety of directions. 70 to 80% of the body's immune system is in the gut. ProBio 5 provides 5 strains of probiotic bacteria and enzymes that help break down proteins in fibrous foods during digestion, contributing to a healthy intestinal system. ProBio 5 helps replenish internal flora to its proper balance, encouraging a state that is less likely to be susceptible to unhealthy bacteria. BioCleanse is a gentle but effective bowel cleanse for daily use. Good regularity seems to have an important role in weight management and overall quality of health. BioCleanse isn't harsh or irritating. Its oxygenating action helps its ingredients work comfortably and effectively. Plexus Ease capsules are nature's approach to discomfort due to an active lifestyle. The formula gives your body the tools to quiet everyday flare-ups and discomfort from overexertion or strenuous exercise. It contains eterol, which is the extract of New Zealand green lip mussel. This substance has a long history of promoting better health among the indigenous Maori tribes of New Zealand. And now you can enjoy the health provided by this natural ingredient. Plexus Ease Cream is a temporary soothing cream. When this topical cream is applied to the affected area, its proprietary blend of ingredients is soothing, easy to use, and non-greasy with a pleasant scent. Plexus Ease Cream is an ideal companion to Plexus Ease capsules, and you may experience temporary relief of discomfort due to an active lifestyle from this inside-outside approach. Fast Relief Nerve Health Support is a specially formulated combination of vitamins, minerals, herbs, and amino acids to help support healthy nerve cells and the nervous system. It may reduce symptoms from nerve discomfort that are not a result of underlying disease. Plexus 96 is a protein-based snack drink mix that is enhanced with vitamins and minerals. This is a fast and easy way to get a healthy snack, essential to reaching goals in a weight loss journey. Plexus 96 powder mixes easily with water or other beverages, and it comes in both delicious chocolate and vanilla flavors. Plexus Body Cream is a unique skin revitalizer that is filled with rich ingredients. Your skin will be aloe, sweet almond, grapeseed, primrose oil, lavender oil, and Moroccan rose oil. Plexus Body Cream also contains spirulina algae, an activated charcoal, and it's ideal for use by both men and women. The Plexus Breast Check Kit is a patented and uniquely constructed material that allows home breast self-exams to be done with much greater effectiveness. It creates a sensory touch magnification that helps increase hand sensitivity to assist in finding abnormalities. Thank you for considering these excellent products from the Plexus Worldwide collection. Live healthy, love life, be Plexus.
Okay, hopefully you guys could see that okay, see everything. All right, well, I do want to go ahead and continue on. Hopefully you got a good idea of some of our products. There are a couple updates, though, from that video that I do want to inform you on. One being our block that you saw. What I love about it now is we have a quick acting block. So instead of having to wait 30 minutes before a meal to help block over 48% of those sugars and starches, you can now take it right before. So I love that we have a quick acting one now. And also that wasn't included in that video because we recently have a brand new product is our Edge. Now with our Edge, what it's doing is helping give sustainable energy and mental clarity from those who suffer from tired lives, exhaustion, and again, in a natural way. A great way for people, especially those of you energy drinks or coffees that you have to live on that unfortunately are not great for our bodies and or great on our pocketbook. So to have something that is natural and is going to be helping us is amazing. I'm so excited about this product that they've recently brought out for us. All right, before we continue on, I do want to tell you just a little bit quickly, a little bit about me. I forgot to do that at the beginning. I told you who I was, but I wanted to tell you a quick story of how I started with Plexus, because I think it's important as I share and as you're going to hear some testimonies tonight, why you're going to hear over and over why people started. If you're like me, probably many of you on this call might be curious. You're just wondering, okay, what is this Plexus talk? Everyone's wondering, how is it really working? How are the products really working? How is the business really working? Well, I just want to share a quick testimony with you of how I started with Plexus. I actually started Plexus in September of 2015, so not even quite a year yet that I've been on the products. And the reason why I started, you guys, I had hit rock bottom, something that I never dreamed that would come from with me. Something, you know, we always think things are going to happen in life, and you hate things that happen in life that don't go our way, but you never think they're going to happen to you. Personally, I had heard about Plexus for a long time, and I thought that it was just a weight loss program. So at that time, I was, in my early 20s, and I thought, oh, I eat pretty well, I work out, I don't need to lose weight. Y'all, I wasn't even taking a multivitamin at that time. I was doing nothing. I just happened to have some good metabolism and some young genes still. But I was not putting healthy things in my body. I was not helping prevent things that could happen later in the future. But I put it off because I thought it was a weight loss program. Well, little did I know, it is not a weight loss program. It's working on getting our bodies healthy from the inside out. And I found that personally through a personal experience that, like I said, I wasn't planning on having, but I did. And the Lord had a plan through it all. This last summer, 2015, I had my first little boy. So exciting. I had a very healthy pregnancy, so thankful. But after pregnancy, some things happened that I was not expecting. And that happens in life. Lots of things happen that we don't expect. And for me, there was a lot of health issues, complications with myself that I never dreamed in a million years would happen to me. I got some terrible breast infections that no one could figure out what exactly was wrong. I went to doctor after doctor, and people thought that it was this, and then we would try to treat that, and I was in the worst pain that I have ever been in my entire life, and with nobody could figure out what was wrong. So I just thought, this is how my life is going to be. I'm just going to be in pain. And then because of that pain, depressed, couldn't figure out what to do with my hormones. They were all over the place. And during that time, I had suffered major postpartum depression that I had heard about, but again, didn't think that it would be something that I would deal with. And very severe, things that I thought I never wish that I would have thought, things that went through my mind that I look back now and I can't even imagine thinking those things. So when I say earlier that I'd hit rock bottom, I was to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm willing to try anything. I felt like I was on every medication already known to man for pain, for hormone imbalance. I mean, I just felt like I was on so much. And for me personally, I hated the way that they made me feel. I was okay on some days, but I just didn't feel like I was me. I didn't feel like I was who God created me to be. And one of my sister-in-laws had started using Plexus, and she told me about it. So I started for two reasons. One, like I said, I thought, okay, you know what? They say that these are natural products. They say they're working. It's not just weight loss. What do I have to lose? What if these products could help me feel better? I could get off of some of my medications and I could feel like me again. that was one reason, main reason I wanted to start. Also, I knew that when I was pregnant that the Lord was calling me to stay home, and I knew that that wasn't an option. It was a very clear answer from the Lord of saying, this is what I want for you. But I had no idea how in the world it was going to happen. Not a clue. Little did I know, again, that he was going to use something called Plexus. And with using Plexus, he now, eight months later, actually is replacing a full-time income. So within 8 months, I went 1 month, you guys, without a paycheck. 1 month. The Lord had this planned. And after 1 month of being on products, I was fortunately now feeling like myself again. I was becoming me again. I was loving my baby. I was holding on to my baby. I was Kayla. And for my friends and family who knew me well, they knew that who I was not who I was created to be. And they knew things were wrong. And now after 4 months after, I was fortunately able to wean myself off of those medications. Not that I think that medications are wrong, but if you don't have to take something, then we shouldn't have to put it in our body. If I don't have to be on something, then I didn't want to, especially for me, something making me not feel like myself. And so I just praise the Lord every day for Plexus. It has done, I could talk more than an hour just myself of what it has done for me, what it's done for my confidence, what it's done for my family, what it's done for my church family. Some of the people you see or hear on this call tonight are some of my close friends and family as well. So the Lord was able to use Plexus as a tool in my life to change my health and finances, and also for some of the people on this call as well. He had a plan, and that's why we invite you. That's why we share, is because these products have been changing people's lives. And how selfish would I be not to share what they've done for me, what the opportunity has done for me, and what the products have done for me. So like I said, I could talk on, but I do want to welcome another dear friend. She is a family member, but I call her a dear friend, Jessica Sandlin, as she tells you a little bit more about her story, and then also can maybe tell you something about the products.
Thanks, Kayla, for asking me to share tonight. I'm really excited. I feel honored to have this opportunity. I'm just going to share a little bit about my health testimony with Plexus. Plexus was introduced to me personally about 3 or 4 years ago. And I was not educated about it. I just looked at it as a quick weight loss program. I had my third child was about 1 year old, and I was trying to lose some baby weight. And I thought, well, shoot, I'll do this for about a month. I'll drop 15 pounds and I'll be good to go. Well, obviously that's not what happened, because that's not what Plexus is. And so I quit, because I'm like, well, this isn't doing what I thought it would do. And so about fast forward to September of 2015, and Kayla, my sister-in-law, and my other sister-in-law, Julie, started talking about Plexus, about they wanted to just jump in, do the business, do the products, do everything. And I'm like, oh, guys, I've been there, done that. I'm not going to do it, but good luck with y'all. And so I kind of stepped back, and I was like, this isn't for me. I've tried it before. And just kind of watching them and listening to them and just hearing more about what Plexus really was, it really piqued my interest, because it was not just about weight loss. It was so much more than that. It was about health. And the reason it was so important to me at that time to find health was I had been about 5 years, at that point it had been about 5 years that I had been on antidepressants after having my third child, Eden. My pregnancy was great with her, but afterwards my body was a wreck. My hormones were out of whack. My menstrual cycle, everything was crazy. I wasn't sleeping. It was rare that I would sleep through the night in those 5 years. So therefore, during the day, I was super tired. I took a nap probably every day. I had a lot of issues. Of course, in that time period, that 5-year time period after having her, I didn't think I had a lot of health issues, because I thought, well, I'm a mom of 3. Of course I'm going to be tired. Of course, I'm going to probably, live off of soda. I'm going to have, be on this antidepressant if I have to. Honestly, like Kayla said, medications, thank God for them, because sometimes we need them. I had tried and tried and tried multiple times to get off of them, and I just couldn't. My husband made that very clear to me. He's like, Jessica, have you taken your pill? So it just, I was going through a lot. I was on allergy medications. I had restless leg syndrome, something that kind of just formed after having eaten as well. And I thought, well, this is just something I have to deal with. So when they started talking about it in September, it took me until about November. I was like, okay, fine. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to do it. And guys, it's crazy to me. Within 3 months of taking these products consistently and properly, I was able to get completely off of my antidepressant, completely off of my allergy medication. My restless leg syndrome was gone. I never had that issue again. I had energy. I had natural energy. I didn't even think about my nap at 2 o'clock. Eventually there were days where I was like, wait a minute, I haven't had a nap in like 3 weeks. This is crazy. I was sleeping through the night. And, before that, before Plexus, I was taking, I would take NyQuil or different sleep aids because I honestly did not sleep solid for 5 years. I mean, there were maybe 1 or 2 5 nights in those 5 years that I slept through the night. So I was a mess. And within 3 months, I was able to get off these products. So that to me was like a big light bulb. I'm like, oh my word. And I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, okay, I have in those 5 years, I have lost weight. Okay. I'm in my 30s. I'm in my late 30s. Okay. And since I turned 30, I feel like I'm always trying to lose weight. I don't know if anybody out there can relate to me, but that's where I was. And so I was thinking, you know what, in those 5 years, I've dropped 20, 25 pounds before. So you think of yourself, we all have a size that we want to be, I'm like, okay, well, when I'm this size, I'll be healthy. And I had done that multiple times. I had maintained that weight in those 5 years, but I wasn't healthy because I was still on these medications. I was still not sleeping. I still had no energy. I was living off of sugar. Anybody that knows me knows that I loved sugar. I mean, I drank soda every day. I drank coffee every day. I ate candy all the time, guys. I'm just keeping it real. I was a mess. And so I got really kind of excited when I started thinking about that the other day. I was like, oh my word, it's so not about weight loss. Yes, weight loss is a side effect. It's a great side effect. And it happens, at different stages and paces for everybody. For me personally, I've been on Plexus since November. I've maybe lost a total of 10, maybe 12 pounds, but I've lost inches and I have never felt as good as I feel now. Even when I was first married, when I was 23 years old, I was the smallest I've ever been. And now being the age that I am, 38, and the size that I am now, I feel better at this point than I did back then, because what's going on is that these products are getting to the root of the issue. Kayla wanted me just to briefly touch on the triplex, which is 3 products that we offer with Plexus. It's the Plexus Slim. It comes in this package, has 30 of these little guys in them. And then the ProBio 5 and the Bio Cleanse. And I'm not going to go into specific detail about each of these products because the video that Kayla shared kind of touched on those points. But I just want to give a quick synopsis, and I want to kind of explain why I think anybody and everybody that starts Plexus should start with the triplex, because it gets to the root of the issue, okay? It gets to the root of blood sugar stability, inflammation, and gut health. And, for me, that's what I started with. And when I started healing my gut, getting my blood sugar stabilized, that's when I started healing from the inside out. We say that a lot, from the inside out health, but it's so true. Once you can get those things in check, a lot of the health issues that everybody has starts to dissipate. Okay, I'm learning through Plexus that 70 to 80% of our immune system is in our gut. I had no idea. And I've had stomach issues for the majority of my life. Anybody that knows me knows that. And now at this point, I don't have those issues anymore. So these 3 products to me are just so important because they really focus on overall health. And no matter where you're at, no matter what ailments or health issues you may have, these 3 products are going to target those major issues: blood sugar stability, inflammation, and gut health. I've been on the products since November. My husband, Neil, he started in January. And I also have my 3 kids on these products. They all 3 take the ProBio 5 and the Bio Cleanse. I started off with the ProBio 5 first, added the BioCleanse, and now they're also taking the Slim. I take one packet and I mix it up with the P96 protein, and they have a protein shake every day, and they love it. And I'm just so excited to have something that I can give to them and know that it's all natural and it's good for them, and it's going to start healing them from the inside out to give them, you know, a better health life as they grow. So these 3 products are my favorite. I honestly probably could say every product that Plexus has is my favorite because I pretty much take all of them. But these 3, the triplex, guys, if you're wanting to get started with Plexus, I would encourage you to start there because it's really going to get to those root issues. So thank you, Kayla, for letting me share.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jess, so much. I love what she had to say, you know, about these products. And it is, we say that all the time, just healing from the inside out. And one thing, even in addition to what I love, and we'll talk a little bit more about, is that if you're interested in the products, you guys, there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. So you can literally, and we give it 60 days because think about it. It didn't take us one day to get unhealthy. It didn't take us one day to form these different ailments that we've had. You know, some of us have struggled with it our whole life, some of it for years, some for months. So we don't do a 10-day money-back guarantee or even a 30-day. We do a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee for all of our customers. And what that means is that's giving you a good amount of time to get these products in your system, to let them, like we say, heal from the inside out. And, you know, we talk about that with beauty, you know, I mean, especially as, you know, as women, especially, you know, we always are focusing on our beauty, what we look like. And we talk about how beauty is something from the inside out. Our health is the same way. We have got to be healthy. And I love the offer of 60 days. So, I mean, what do you have to lose? 60 days. If you don't see the results that you're looking for, which I think you just might, but if you don't, you turn it back in and you get 100% of your money back. You literally turn in an empty bottle. So you got to use everything and still get your money back. So it's just so amazing and how confident Plexus is that these products are working, that they would offer something like that. Now, another friend I want to introduce you to tonight is a sweet and dear friend of mine. Like I said, Plexus has become so much about relationships. And what's a better way than to do business and to do life with your family and your friends? I mean, if you could picture your perfect work atmosphere and you could have, you know, the person next to you in this cubicle, your best friend, and then your sister-in-law, and then your other friend from high school and from college. I mean, can you even imagine the fun that we're having? I mean, we have a blast. And so I want to introduce you to a sweet friend of mine that I've known since we were in grade school and that I get to do business with, Leah Nicholson, and how the products have changed her life, the business as well. And then she's also going to kind of give you a little bit of information. If you are interested in some of the products, what do you do? How do you go about buying them? How do you go about purchasing them? So I'm going to switch over to you, Leah, and let you share a little bit.
Okay, hi everyone, and good evening. Kayla, thank you so much for inviting me to talk on this call. I'm so excited to share my journey and my story with Plexus. So back in November of last year is when I started my journey with Plexus. I'll back up a couple months. Last September, I had my first little girl, and my first child, and I was super excited to be a mom. It's what I had always dreamed about, someday being a mom, and just had prayed for so long, Lord, please let me be a mom someday. And so that day finally came, and I was so excited to meet my daughter and get to know her and love on her. And well, the road to motherhood looked a lot different than I thought it would, and the expectations that I had for myself and just what I thought it was going to be was a lot different. So in November of last year, Kayla shared her story with me and how Plexus was helping her as a new mom and had helped her with her postpartum. In the early days of motherhood, I had the baby blues, and I thought, okay, this is okay. I can do this. You know, this is going to come and it's going to go. Well, it actually stuck around and it got a lot worse. And I felt very isolated from people. I didn't know how to reach out, and I didn't know how to take care of myself. And with that, I wasn't taking good care of my daughter. I definitely wasn't loving myself. I wasn't thinking positively about anything I was doing, really. I thought I was failing at everything. And in turn, I wasn't able to look at my daughter and love her and be the mom that I wanted to be. I remember looking in the mirror and just crying because I wanted to be this great mom. And I honestly thought that I was the complete opposite of what I wanted to be. And that was really hard for me because I felt like I was failing her. So when Kayla shared Plexus and how much it had helped her, I thought, okay, well, I think I'm going to have to give this a shot. And I heard the Lord say in my head, like, Leah, you need to go for this and you need to do this, which was really hard for me. I had been with an MLM before. So I was like, oh gosh, what are people going to think about me? And I'm going to look really silly doing this all over again. But I felt like that wasn't just me in my head. It was actually from the Lord, and he wanted me to go for it so I could help myself and love myself, and in turn be a better wife and especially a mom. So once starting the products, I saw them help within the first few weeks, and I found that I had less anxiety and I had more joy, and I wasn't crying like all day, every day. And I slowly started to see myself again, and I slowly started to see myself as a mom that I knew God had created me to be. And for that, I was really, really thankful. These products truly did change so much for me. And that is just one part of what they changed. I also started them because I struggle with confidence and like believing in myself. So I knew that this opportunity and these products and sharing them would really put me outside of my comfort zone. And so I thought, oh goodness, here we go. And then, I hear in my head again, like God saying, Leah, you can do this. So every step of the way he's been there, and I'm so thankful for that because this opportunity truly has changed so much. Like Kayla, I always dreamed of being a stay-at-home mom. And I'm so thankful that the Lord has given me a husband with a great job and blessed him and blessed me even with Plexus too, to help supplement and pay for bills and just come alongside of him and help us start saving and things like that. So it's really been a blessing, and I'm so excited to see where it goes. I know it's just going to keep going and going and going because I believe that the Lord did call me to this, and he's going to be faithful in that. So like Kayla said, and she talked about the 60-day money-back guarantee, there are 3 ways that you can buy with Plexus. I really maybe think that there's kind of only 2 ways because, who wants to pay full price? That seems really silly. So I'm always looking for the best deal. So I shop the sale racks. I'm like, ooh, how much can I save? So my favorite option to talk about is wholesale. This is such a great option. You can get wholesale price on all the products, and it only costs $34.95. Like, we spend $34.95 all the time. So that is super, super, like, such a good deal. The other MLM I worked for, to even start, it was like so much more than that. So $34.95, and you can get wholesale pricing on products for a complete year. You also have the opportunity to share these awesome products with your friends and family and share your story like we're doing tonight. And if you're interested in that, then just get with the person who invited you on this opportunity call, and they would love to talk to you about the 11 different ways that Plexus pays. They are such a generous company. Another option, like Kayla talked about, is a preferred customer. This is a great option if joining makes you nervous. Become a preferred customer, and this is such a good option. You also get a discount, and there, like she said, there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. You don't have to buy a certain amount of products. You can buy one, or you can buy all of them and try them for 60 days. And if you don't like them, then Plexus will give you all your money back. I have seen it. They are true to their word. And the good thing to know about that is they have a 1% return rate. That is pretty amazing. And so that's a really good option. And then lastly, there is the retail option, but also this is full price. And it's a one-time order, and you do have 60 days to try the products too. But I just know that these products are awesome and that you'll love them. So I hope you'll give them a chance and see how they could change so much for you. Thanks, Kayla.
Thanks, Leah, for sharing. I love to hear your story. And it's just another, I know you might have been like, well, her story was very similar to Kayla's story, but I wanted to do that and let you guys see that on purpose, because when I finally let go of my pride to just share about what the products have done for me, little did I know I had friends and family who were suffering with the same things. And so, I kind of said this earlier. I mean, how selfish would I be if I found something that worked for me and I know that there's people out there? Maybe we don't introduce ourselves that way. We might not go right in and just say, oh, hi, my name is Kayla and I deal with this. Or, hi, my name's Kayla and I don't know how we're going to pay our water bill tomorrow. We don't introduce ourselves with that. We give a very cookie cutter answer. I'm good. Everything's great. But we know that life isn't always on the high mountaintop. Sometimes it's in the valleys. And it's so encouraging and such a blessing that I was able to share something that a product has done to me. And little did I know that a dear friend from elementary school had been dealing with the same thing. Again, she didn't introduce herself that way. She didn't call me up to make sure I knew. Because I shared, she was able to also find comfort and find healing in herself as well. So anyways, I was just so thankful to hear your story every time. It's just such an encouragement to know that these products truly are changing people's lives and therefore changing their family and friends' lives as well. All right, well, I told you guys I don't want to keep you too long, so we do have one last person that I'm so excited about sharing her story with you, a good friend of mine named Heather Dew. I love to hear her story as well and what this opportunity has done for her. So I hope you guys can just listen in as she shares and also tells you a little bit more about her story and also a little bit more about the business side and the opportunity that people are getting because of our business.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. My name is Heather Dew, and I'm a registered nurse and also a gold ambassador with Plexus. So kind of back to how this all came about. Really, a nurse is going to do this Plexus gig. What in the heck? So I stalked Kayla for about 6 or 7 months, I think. I was working in a cardiac ICU on nights, working 5 or 6 nights a week, which is insane, averaging about 120 hours every 2 weeks, and working nights, just to give you a picture of my life. So 5 nights, sometimes I would work my nights together, which would be 10 nights straight, which was insane. But you kind of have to prep the day before and sleep all day and then work, and then you get done with your shifts and it's like you just sleep for days. So when I was working my shifts in a row, that was 2 weeks of just total crazy. I've lost 2 weeks total. So life was hard working that much. But, when you are a nurse and that's not your first degree, you have some student loans. So my first degree was in religion, biblical studies from Liberty University. And then I went back and got my nursing degree. I have a couple of master's degrees. So I have some student loans to pay for. So not only was my life insane, I was like a walking zombie, but I desperately needed some help in paying for that $900 a month of student loan payments. So watching Kayla and seeing how successful she was and how great she was feeling, I was like, okay, fine. I think one night I just texted you and I was like, okay, I'm ready. Let's just do this. And she's like, what? Like, I've been trying for 6 months and you're just ready. So, that just kind of happens for some people. But so I started taking the products in February, really overweight, really tired, really just lost on life. So jumped in, started taking the triplex, added the accelerator. And I have lost over 50 pounds since February. Take note, that's not always the case. I was really overweight. So I have lost about 75 pounds total by now, about halfway to my goal. But you guys, these products work because they work from the inside, and they help you get balanced, and they help you pursue the goals that you have or that you need to have. So I started taking the products with the goal in mind that this would become a business. But everyone's like, oh, it might work, it might not work. But I kind of caught the vision and was like, okay, let's just run it with this. $900 a month in student loan payments, you guys. So when you have a why like that, you run with it. So I started telling my friends this stuff was working for me. I wasn't going to keep it to myself, of course. My entire family is now taking the products, making them feel great. But you know, when something works, you aren't going to keep it to yourself. You are going to share it. So this is why this works. Lots of people at work are like, why are you doing this? Okay, so I went from working the ICU 120 hours every 2 weeks. I now am working in the cath lab in Dallas. My job is Monday through Friday, 7 to 4. How awesome is that? Working 40 hours a week. Y'all, that's 80 hours a week that I'm getting back of my life. I feel like a normal person. I can sleep at normal hours. I am not a zombie. I am not having to miss family functions. I can actually go see my friends and go to Plexus stuff if I want to. That was not a possibility before this. So yes, I did take a pay cut, but you guys, my income has been supplemented with Plexus. So we get paid 11 different ways, okay? A lot of MLMs, you get paid on what you sell. So you're out there working your tail off, selling. It's all about your inventory and your parties and all that. You guys, all we have to sell is $100 a month if you're an ambassador. That's it. You don't have to sell $500 or $1,000. Yes, you can. It's great if you do. But all you have to sell or buy yourself is $100 a month. That's it. So you can go from making just enough to pay for your products or $500 a month or your car payment or your mortgage. Or if you're crazy and awesome and you go full steam ahead with this, you can replace your six-figure income. It's very possible. So our team, which I love, we have the best team in the whole business, let's be honest, is awesome, is fast growing. Just to give you an idea, I'm a gold ambassador. Kayla is senior ruby. Julie above her is senior ruby. And then everybody else above her, you guys, is diamond. Look at this picture, diamond. Can you imagine making that, working this? I can't. Am I gonna? Yeah, I am. But that's crazy. Just by sharing how these products are changing your life and how they can change everyone else's life. You guys, why would you want to keep that to yourself? So this business is what you make of it, okay? I want you to realize that. If you only need it to cover your products, that's fine. It can do that. But if you want this to be to where you can stay at home like these other 3 moms, or if you want it to be so that you don't have to work 120 hours every 2 weeks like a crazy, then it can be that for you too. So just if you need this, if the Lord is putting this in front of you, I just really want you to think about it as a possibility. It is possible. This is not one of those, oh, there's only one diamond in the whole company. You guys, this is our whole team has set this before us, has figured this out, and it's just duplication. So you absolutely can do this if you set your mind to it and if your why is big enough. I just want to share really quickly. This can also be, we have people on our team that are starting orphanages and putting in wells in places in Kenya that don't have any water. So this can be much bigger than you, bigger than just paying your bills or paying some student loans. If the Lord has put something in front of you, then this can be the way that you pay for that and afford that. So just don't cut it short. Don't think of it as something very trivial. But it's an awesome opportunity with some great products that will change your life and your family's life. So let's go, you guys.
Thanks, Heather, so much. Such an encouragement, y'all. And she's exactly right. I mean, you can make it what you want it to be. We all have different journeys. We all have different wants. We have different needs. But like she said, I mean, this can go beyond you. You know, maybe you need that little bit just to cover your products. You can do it. Maybe that's the only way you'd be able to take the products. Maybe you just need enough to make that car payment every month. But maybe you need to replace an income so that you can be free to do different things. But like she said, it goes way beyond us. We have people starting orphanages, having their building wells in Kenya where there literally was no water in their city. Talk about the difference that you can use this business opportunity for. So I just want to share a little bit with you guys as we kind of round out tonight. If I were to be completely honest with you, okay, each and every one of us, we need Plexus. Not only do we need Plexus for our overall health, our well-being, but you guys know many others that can be helped through the health benefits that Plexus has to offer. So how many of you, as you were listening in tonight, someone's face or someone's name popped into your head as you listened to some of these stories? Who do you know who has a soda addiction or diabetes or depression, weight problems, skin disorders, migraines, IBS, PCOS? The list could go on and on. These products are literally changing people's lives, you guys. And because of that, our company is in full momentum. So just think about what if? Where will you be in 5 years if you continue to do what you're doing right now? Where will your health be? What about your financial situation? Where will it be? Maybe you just need a couple $100 a month, or maybe like Heather said, you want to replace a 6-figure income. This opportunity can truly, you guys, be the vehicle that takes you from wherever you are right now to where you want to be. So I'm going to leave you with this right now. If you walk away from this opportunity, you're going to be walking away from a chance to change your finances, the opportunity to be a part of an amazing team, you guys, of men and women. The opportunity to go on amazing vacations, drive luxury vehicles, which we didn't even get into that Plexus actually gives you. The chance to get out of a 40-hour work week job, or for some 120 hours, it feels like, but working for someone else's dream. But most importantly, you're going to be walking away from the opportunity to help change and bless the lives of other people. You see, Plexus can't pay me enough or give me enough trips or anything like that when I get to see people I love and I know dearly their lives change. That's truly priceless. So I'm so thankful that each and every one of you guys took the time out tonight. I know your schedule is busy, but thank you for joining in. So if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to the ambassador or the friend who loved you enough to invite you tonight. I hope that we were able to answer some questions, but like I said, the ambassador and dear friend will love to talk to you. And if you didn't already on our event page, make sure that you comment that you were here, either when you get home or whatever it might be, sometime tonight, and I'll be doing a drawing for some free giveaways, probably multiple. So make sure you get your name in there so that we can give you those prizes. Everybody loves prizes. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great night, and thanks again for just supporting us and encouraging us. And we hope that Plexus can also change your life. So, all right, good night, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see you soon.